Hey guys, this is an update for July 7th, 2020. Here with the reed. This one's in ground. As you've seen at the beginning of the video, the tags on there tells you when it was planted. This is looking good, pushing on new growth. All these little caterpillars that get on these leaves, they curl them up and kill them. It's usually the tender leaves too. But this is still holding the same avocados it's been holding. They're ready to cut. We cut one the other day, so it's ripe and ready to eat. Maybe I'll do a tasting video. I don't know yet. We'll see. But this is a reed. It's looking good. It's not holding very many fruit. The fruitlets that it does have, I say maybe about 5 or 6 that I could count. Maybe not even 5. No. Well, it's hard. I might find some later, but right now it looks like there's only 4 on here. No, there it is. There's 5. So I could see 5 right now, but yeah, it's not holding very many fruit, aside from the older avocados that are ready to pick about. So that's an update on this reed. Here we are with Charwell. Charwell is doing all right. Again, lots of maybe grasshoppers that do this big heavy damage like this. Killed one the other day. Haven't had any luck finding any more, but it's doing all right. Like I said, it's getting chewed apart though. This one has no persillomite damage at all, none whatsoever. And check this out. It's holding one lone Charwell avocado. So hopefully it sticks throughout the summer and we get to taste what a Charwell tastes like. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. Yeah, here is a lamb. This is pushing out a whole lot of new growth. It's looking good. Very bushy, very lush. Like I said, a lot of new growth. It's doing good. I fertilized them at the beginning of the month, so that's what I'm kind of doing right now. Just some granulated fertilizer once a month, and it seems to be doing good. But that's the lamb. Now I pan over here. This is the Pinkerton. Pinkerton's doing great. It's I don't think it's ever looked this good, and a lot of leaf growth, branch growth growing, new growth. This the same thing. Fertilized it beginning of the month. So maybe this one you could kind of see the granules on there. So I don't pull back any of the mulch or anything. I just throw the granulated fertilizer on top. So this is the Pinkerton. And here we are with all the avocados that are on number 15 pots or 15 gallons. This is the Fuerte. Fuerte's doing good. I actually put Osmocote on these, no granulated fertilizer. This was it's pushing out new growth on top. Here on the ends too. It's doing well. And right next to it is a gem. This gem is holding avocados, nice avocados. I don't know if it's gonna hold them all. It usually drops. It hasn't held any at all, but these are getting pretty big actually, real quick. And this as well is pushing out a whole bunch of new growth. I guess the summer push of new growth. And right next to that is another reed. This we cut an avocado off of this one. Like I said, it ripened up real nice. We should be eating it probably today or something, maybe for lunch. It's not doing too bad. This is a Gwen. The Gwen is keeps dropping fruit. It shouldn't be holding any fruit because it's too small, but still holding some. Last year it held 1 fruit to maturity and it was very tasty. Very good avocado to eat. There you go. You can see it's still dropping. It might drop more. especially with this. Should be about 90 degrees today. It's already super hot. So, but that's the Gwen. Here I am with another lamb. This in-ground lamb. This this is doing well. I cut quite a few avocados off of this actually. Um, some animals started getting on the tree and started eating the avocados. I started picking them, so there's still, I want to say, maybe 4 of the older avocados. This is for next year's crop. You can see some up there. There's some more further up. I don't know if you can make them out though. But not doing too bad. And this very little persillomite damage. It's amazing how some trees do really well and others don't. But that's the lamb. It's doing good. It's bushing out up on top. It's going wide, so it's a good thing. Anyhow, that's the lamb. And this is Esther avocado. Is doing all right. You can see it's sort of pushing out new growth. Not really. Not yet, at least, but it's gonna. It's holding on to one lone avocado. Hopefully it sticks. I want to taste this avocado. This tree is small. It hasn't grown very much. Maybe it's just surrounded by too many other trees, and it's a small tree and having a tough time. But that's the Esther. Right next to it, it's a Bacon. Bacon's doing great. It's always done great though, so I don't know what else to say about it. This one did drop quite a few fruit. It hardly ever drops fruit, but it did drop some. Like I said, it's been hot all week, so, or last week it started getting hot. Now it's getting hotter. But it's doing all right. Pushing out new growth as well. The top is just getting crazy wide, so looks good. It actually looks like a bushy avocado. So that's the Bacon. Here we are with the Carmen. Carmen has no more avocados. We picked them all. So, and the reason being is animal found it and started eating the avocados here too. So, and this, I thought it didn't have any avocados. I didn't think it held any fruit from that little tiny flowering that it did. But there's the lone avocado that I found. It might have more. Maybe I just didn't see them or haven't seen them. But it's pushing out a lot of new growth. It actually got a trim. Most of the stuff is drying out already, but I just left it as mulch. But it did get a trim. I trimmed a lot of the lower end branches that were touching the floor, so not doing too bad. There you can see all the dry branches down here. Like I said, this no more fruit, just one fruit for next year. Hopefully it act like a Carmen and flower 3 times in a year. That's just wishful thinking. I don't know if it's gonna do that or not. I don't think we're close enough to the beach. I want to say about, as a crow flies, is maybe 20 miles around there. I don't know. I need to check to make sure I'm correct. I'm not exactly sure. But here's a Gwen, another Gwen. This again, pushing out new growth. This dropped most of the fruit. It's holding on to 1, 2, 3 avocados, I want to say. Yeah. One there, another one there, and there. So just like last year, I held 3 avocados, and so it's doing the same thing again. Maybe that's all I could handle since it's so small. But it's doing all right. It took a wallop with the Mite. Look at that. Just crazy silverish little creeps that doing all right. That's the Gwen. And last but not least, there's another gem in ground. This is dropping avocados. It keeps dropping a lot of avocados, but it's still holding quite a few, which is good. And it's actually probably a good thing that it actually dropped the avocados, just because it was holding too many. So here's a look at some of these here hanging here. It's doing all right. Some hanging under here. It hides them pretty good. There's the more that it's dropping. The heat makes them drop, and then they just dry up for whatever reason. So help that along. This one, see that brown tip on it? It looks like it's gonna just fall off, and sure enough, it is. You can see the healthy stems. They're real thick and strong. This little tiny guy right here, more than likely, look, as soon as I touch it, it just fell off. So, but yeah, it's doing all right. Has some big boys on here too. I just spotted one right here. See if I can get it with the camera. Some decent sized fruit on here, you know. But some good sized fruit on this tree. Doing good. Anyhow, that's a update for July 7th, 2026. Make sure you water those trees, especially here in Southern California. It's getting super hot. I need to water these trees and head inside. It's a little too hot. All right, take care, guys. Water your trees.